This is Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. The playoff is underway, and today it's the 11th seed versus the 6th seed. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas A&M Aggies. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Well, guys, this game and this kickoff is something Miami has experienced with last year. You remember, they went into Kyle Field, one of the toughest places to play in the country, and got that win. Coach has told his team, we've got to come out with that same aggression and intensity. He even showed them clips of last year's win on the road to make sure they're ready to rock here in the opening round of the playoffs. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Holly. You can feel the energy, the vibe in this place for a playoff game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Boy, always nice to convert that first third down of the game and to do it on the ground. That's just a signal for the offensive line that they can own the line of scrimmage. That is a great sign for this offense moving forward, and it really takes a lot of pressure off of that quarterback.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami, and a lot of that was Marcel Reed. Turn the football over, not making quality reads. Can he right the ship and play well be the reason that you win big games, not the reason you lose it?
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Well, this defense better buckle up. That's 2 straight runs, 2 straight first downs. I'm telling you, this guy is explosive. They're going to have to really focus on stopping this run game because so far, 2 plays, 2 explosives.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Sees an opening. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They mix it up with a run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a short completion of the tight end. Completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win.
The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
They'll hand it off. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Offense retakes the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah, the guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Can he get there on the ground? Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
4th down, the offense will go for it. He'll hand it off. He makes the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Chris, a new set of downs for this offense. Nice pickup there, and now as a quarterback in scoring position, you've got to understand you cannot take a sack in these situations. No negative plays for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They can't stop him. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
1st and goal, handoff. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is too stout.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he's got some space here. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And here comes a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Running back with the football. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Aggies are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Graham down the middle, it's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And tackled after a small pickup there. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have two more to work with before halftime. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking tackles. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Massive touchdown right here in a tie ball game going into the half, and they're able to get the ball in the end zone, take the lead, and no time left for the opposition. That is just a crucial point in this game, and great execution by this offense.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Look out, he jumped right over the defender. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
To be a great goal line defense, you've got to reestablish the line of scrimmage. Watch these defensive linemen get pushed and get into the backfield, and they get the tackle for loss. You cannot just run the football at this defensive front in this position on the field.
Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Dropping back. It's Reed. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's going to take off here. Breaks into the clear. Breaks free down the right side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk in yardage there. He's across the 45.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Try to muscle it toward the end zone on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense, and now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Caught by the receiver, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is a ton of trust that this offense and this quarterback specifically has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a 2-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Coming after him. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
He hands it off from the gun. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here. And
he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Reed. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can.
Who's in the clear? Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him. Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Grinding away on the ground. Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Ball handed off. Look out, he's breaking. Again, ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He would not be stopped. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Reed. looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, that's exactly what they needed here. Defensively, you're creating an opportunity to come back in this game. They get the turnover they desperately needed. Now, lots of time left in this 2-possession game. Got to go down and score quickly.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Gives it to the back. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. What a moment for this offense. They use the ground game to ice the victory and silence this home playoff crowd, Joel.
Chris, all week they had a steady confidence about them. They told us they believed they could come in here on the road and get a playoff win. That's exactly what they were able to do. And what I think that they're going to be so proud of